Tour. Well, I think Kim and Kong are going to be a real force to be reckoned with in world terms in women's doubles. I think they're improving all the time. So we're just about ready for the prize presentation for the women's doubles finalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the prize presentation for the women's doubles finals of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025. Introducing first your runners-up, representing Japan, Rin Iwanaga and Kie Nakanishi. And it's time to show some love for your champions of the women's doubles finals KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025 from Korea, Kim Hae-jung and Kong Hee-young. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the trophies to the finalists, please welcome Badminton World Federation President, International Olympic Committee member, Madam Kunyi Patama Niswadrakul. Thank you, Madam Kunying Patama Niswadrakul. To present the checks, please welcome Principal of the Karim Family Foundation, Ms. Kai Karim. Thank you, Ms. Kai Karim. Presenting the mascot plush toys to the finalists, do welcome Patron-in-Chief of the Singapore Badminton Association, Dr. Maliki Osman. Thank you, Dr. Maliki Osman. And to present the watches sponsored by Coram, please welcome Singapore Badminton Association CEO, Mr. Wu Kai Wei. Thank you, Mr. Wu Kai Wei. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your finalists of the women's doubles. Thank you to our prize presenters, Madam Kunying Patama Niswadrakul, Ms. Kai Karim, Dr. Maliki Osman, and Mr. Wu Kai Wei. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists for the women's doubles of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025. Thank you, runners-up. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your champions of the women's double final KFF Singapore Badminton Open, Kim Hye-jung and Kong Hee-young. It's a 3 down and 2 to go.
Well, we look forward to our fourth final of the day. It's men's singles. It's a repeat of the Asian Championship final. Guang of China up against the soon-to-be world #1, Kunlavut Vitidsarn of Thailand. Welcome back to finals day here at the Singapore Open. After that excellent women's doubles, we turn our attention to men's singles, a repeat of the Asia Championship final. It's Guang of China up against the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist Kunlavut Vitidsarn. When we look at the draw for the men's singles from the quarter-final stage, the first thing we notice is, of course, that there's 8 different flags next to the 8 names. And that's only the 6th time it's happened in the World Tour era in the men's singles discipline. But look at that, only 2 seeds, 1 in each half at quarter-final stage. We were down to 1 seed at semi-final stage. And of course, Kunlavut Vitidsarn coming through 2 straight games, whereas Guang had a huge battle against the left-handed Crystal Popov. Well, as far as the race to the World Tour finals is concerned, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, whether he wins or loses today's final, will go up to #1. Lo Ken-yu, by virtue of his quarterfinal, will stay at #2. Lun Chun-Yi will also move. He'll go up 2 places to #5. Guang, who's in today's final, is currently at 21, but he'll come into the top 10 at either 9 or 8, depending on the result in today's final.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first for the men's singles finals from China, Guang.
Guang, the 28-year-old from China. Well, it's his second final of the year because, as I was telling you, these two players met in the final of the Asia Championships. Last year, he won the Korean Open, and that was his first title for over 6 years.
Make some noise for his opponent from Thailand, Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Kunlavut Vitidsarn, the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist. In his fourth final this year. He's won all previous finals in 2025, so already 3 titles this year. He's won the last 2 tournaments that he played, not only those Asia Championships, but also the Thailand Open 2 weeks ago. Well, this will be a 7th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 6, Kunlavut Vitidsarn has won 5 of them, but perhaps more significant, he's won the last 5. He seems to have got the measure of Guang in recent times. That final in Ningbo at the Asia Championships, the last time that these 2 met. So I think that was side, so which ends Kunlavut Vitidsarn wanted to start. Did I hear correctly there, Steen?
Yeah, I think so. It went very quickly, but
it did, didn't it?
I think it was Vitidsarn who won the coin toss. It's a tricky coin they have there. It's not so easy to tell the difference.
No.
Which side it is, black or gold.
That's why Puavaranukroh in the first final of the day had a close inspection of the coin, didn't he? Lu Guangzhou, he's 28, as I was telling you. He's from Shuzhou in Jiangsu province. Actually went down 2 places on the world ranking earlier this week to 15, but has been a top 10 player. It's his 5th appearance here at the Singapore Open, and it's the first time he's been beyond the 2nd round. But look at that, all 4 matches in 3 games. The All England finalist in the 1st round, then the defending champion Xiu Qi in the 2nd round, and then the beaten finalist from 3 years ago, Naraoka, and then that wonderful semi-final against Christo Popov yesterday. So to Kunlavut Vitidsarn, who turned 24 last month, the 11th of May to be precise, from Bangkok, and this is his 7th week as number 2, but on Tuesday he will become the world number 1, regardless of whether he wins today's final or not. Well, what a contrast, all of his matches in 2 straight games, but look at that, no seeded opposition. All unseeded players that he's played against, including the semi-final against the left-handed Ning Chun-yi. Wonderful 2nd game it was yesterday against Lin.
Ready to play.
So, Sudeep Bave, our umpire for this one, from India, and Jess Chan is the service judge from the host nation. Lu Guangzhou trying to become the 7th different player from China to win the Singapore Open in the Open era. But he wasn't one of them. Sun Jun, the head coach to the men's singles squad, he was on the right. on Gernschuk on the coach's bench for the soon-to-be world #1. Well, in the final of the Badminton Asia Championships when they last met, unfortunately Guang had to retire injured. Midway through the second game, he'd already lost the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Guang China. And on my left, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, Thailand. Kunlavut Vitidsarn to serve. Love all. Play.
So the men's singles final underway. Well, I have no doubt that Kunlavut Vitidsarn would like to celebrate his upcoming #1 status in the world with a win here in Singapore. But I think Guang feels he may have a point to prove. Oh, that's a super smash.
Service over, 1-all.
Well, I think that this man, the reigning world champion, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, has some of the best technical skills in the men's singles discipline. And he's playing against a player that tends to use a lot of his physicality in some of his matches, doesn't he?
Yeah, I agree. And I would even phrase it sharper and say he is the one with the best technical skills.
Wow.
Good play.
Brilliant. Now, that hit Vitidsarn. Did that get him in the cheek? Oh, that's lovely. Did you see him give his opponent the thumbs up there?
No, I didn't see that.
Did this smash hit him in the face? Oh, it hit him on the forehead. Yeah, and he turns and gives the thumbs up.
He's going for the
there
knockout.
We go. Oh, that's a lovely moment.
Yep. Two, three.
So, Steen, if Guang is to win this match, what does he have to do?
It's probably going to be more physical than technical, also, given the assessment we have that we rate Vitidsarn very, very high in terms of technical skills. If he can get the rallies long without being the one trailing all the time, and that's probably going to be the difficulty. But long rallies, wait for his chance patiently. I think he did it brilliantly in was it his quarterfinal match? What did he play there? He played Naroka there, yeah. Waiting for his chance. The problem is that every shot, Vitidsarn will be looking to create problems for him.
Well, that indecision certainly isn't helping his cause.
6-2.
And it's really difficult when Vitidsarn is so dialed in as he's looked this week. Oh, that's good play.
7-2.
Oh, it's indecision again. He simply can't afford that.
8-2.
Arms to the side, asking the coaching bench, was it out, do you think? And they are in a worse position than him to judge it. But as I said, when Vitidsarn is so dialed in as he's looked this week here, it's really difficult, because it's so hard to figure out what kind of weapon do you have that can really hurt him.
9-2.
Oh, this is a blistering start by Vitidsarn.
Right. That's perhaps his plan. The DJ is on Luke Guang's side.
He did well to concentrate there.
Landed in as
landed
well.
in.
Wow.
Do you know, yesterday evening, Steve, when I was commentating on the two men's doubles, I felt at one stage that the lengthwise drift had actually gone the opposite way.
But that's funny you say it, because I mean, the entire week here I've had a hair dryer in the back of my neck. That's a waste of energy, so to speak. But but that hair dryer isn't as profound now as it used to be. So I guess it's also dependent a little bit about temperature outside. Oi, oi, oi.
That's gone long of the back line. And the reigning world champion is off to a flyer. 11-2 in the opening game.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Play.
So 11-2. Brilliant.
Fantastic awareness. The chance is not as big as it looked, and then change, play a drop shot. And it's not a good feeling he has right now, Lu Guangzhou, I can tell you that. Tougher position, a little bit uncertain about the lines. Oi.
That's just fantastic.
That would be one of my suggestions. Try and go a lot for the long forehand corner, and that's normally the most safe corner on the court. And see what Vitidsarn can come up with from there. But what a shot he came up with. First time of asking.
Yeah, it was a good return of serve.
Service over. 3-13.
Well, even if this opening game is beyond Lu Guangzhou, I think it's very important he plays himself into the match.
Yeah.
Gets his spatial awareness, which he hasn't got at the moment.
That's not all. He was totally deceived there by a forehand return. That shouldn't happen.
14-3.
Well, there's only been one men's singles player from Thailand who's won this title previously here at the Singapore Open. That was Boonsapon Sana. In fact, he was in 5 finals.
It was his tournament. He was a great player in drifty conditions.
Yeah. He won it twice. 2007 when he beat Chen Yu, and 2012 when he beat Wang Shengming. So he beat Chinese players, the 2 titles he won. Is that a good omen, do you think, for Vitidsarn?
Could be. Could be.
Well left.
Service over. 15-4.
Lucky net cords, but the lift, the clear from Lu Guangzhou was woefully short. Look where Vitidsarn is hitting that from. It's inside the doubles service line there when he played that.
You could see he almost had to adjust a little bit in his jump there because of the sideways drift.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. $16-4.
Brilliant. Well, this is extraordinary.
It's amazing. Right now, Lu Guangzhou is playing the same role to Vitidsarn as the basketball team Washington Generals did to Harlem Globetrotters. This is a total exhibition from the world champion.
Yeah, didn't even react to it. Such is the technical skills and deception from Vitidsarn.
It's also landed in.
Yeah, oh, he's challenging that. I don't think he'll win that challenge. I think that is further proof of my theory that the lengthways drift has changed. The more the crowd is in, and we've got a packed arena here today, the more the automatic aircon will blow the air cooler and faster to try and maintain the same temperature for the fans, the audience. And the more people in, the more the aircon has to work. Wow. Oh, gosh, that is a good challenge. I stand corrected.
5-19. Play.
Such a good net shot. And game points already
20
for Vitidsarn.
The problem with such a quick first game here is also that it's going to be difficult for Guang to make this a physical match now.
Yeah, good point.
Service over. 6-20. Leon.
Oh my goodness. Service error from Guang to gift the opening game. The final point. 21-6 in 16 minutes. Well, exhibition by the soon-to-be world #1.
All right, Singapore, we're going to try something a little bit different. I'm on the big screen.
Second game. Level. Play.
So a masterclass, that opening game, by the reigning world champion Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
1 love.
I think it's difficult to know what to suggest for Lu Guangzhou. I mean, when an opponent is in this sort of form, I suppose you've just got to stick with it and hope that he goes off the boil. But that's not really a tactic, is it?
And it's super difficult when you're under so much pressure. I mean, it was easier if he didn't really create anything, Vitidsarn, but he's looking for the good shots, the creative shots. It's gone wrong as well.
3 love.
Another one goes long.
4 love.
Wide.
Well, it's challenging.
Guangzhou challenges ball out. Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 5 love. Play.
I'm starting to feel a little bit sorry for Lu Guangzhou at the
6
moment.
love.
It's really not fun being in there when nothing is working and your opponent is firing on all cylinders.
Service over. 1-6.
It's so hard to judge where that smash is coming. Such a quick racket release from Vitidsarn. Look at this.
Yeah. Another one goes long.
And think about the 2 rallies in the opening of the match where he was in doubt. Lu Guangzhou played them. Now he's played 3 over the back line from the other side here. He has big problems figuring out where the lines are.
Service over. 2-8. Service over. 9-2.
Was a challenge now from
Kunlavut
Vitidsarn.
Challenges ball up.
Crikey.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Well, I thought it was
One
long,
challenge
but I
remaining.
had no idea it was that
Service over.
long. And if it was that long, what on earth was
Why was he
Vitidsarn?
challenging?
Why was he challenging it?
Play. Service over. Ten, 3.
Yeah.
Service over. 4, 10.
That's a fabulous
Service
smash.
over. 11,
Power and
Into
precision. And the reigning world champion again at 11-4 up.
seconds. 20 seconds. Guang, captain. Play.
Well, let's just hope that Lu Guangzhou can find a little bit of form. The problem is for Lu Guangzhou in a situation like this, when you're this far down in a final where there's been so much expectation, you know, you tend to get over anxious that, oh my goodness, I'm not performing the way I wanted to perform.
Yeah.
You know, and almost feeling a little embarrassed about yourself.
Exactly. And there's been nothing really that you can sort of hang your hat on and say, okay, this has worked, I'll try more of that.
No.
I think from the gestures that Sun Jun and Chao Bin suggested, some attacking play and some fast flat lifts from the net. That one.
Oh, indecision again at the back of the court. You see, even that little cross-court net shot from Vitidsarn. I mean, I was going in the wrong direction, almost fell off my chair.
Here it comes.
I mean, what do you do if you're on court against that?
And it's also that, I mean, it's not only the fact that you yourself are not really feeling well on court, not playing well. It's also you have an opponent that is playing at his very, very best.
Yeah.
So you need something to happen, a long rally, a bit of luck, or if you want to change it around. And I must say now, 21-6, 14-4, the possibility is very, very slim.
5-14.
Got the shot as well.
This is the best rally of the match so far. It's landed in. He forgot to take into account the sideways drift that was holding that shuttle in. Guang. It's got to be the longest rally of the match so far. Yeah, it's not even particularly close.
And
50 shots.
And outside the picture, after that rally, Vitidsarn, he just wandered off, but there was no sweat to dry from the court.
Yeah.
Good job by the umpire to ask the players to get back on court.
Well, now Vitidsarn is asking for the court to be mocked. He's feeling that pace of that 50-shot rally. It's a terribly difficult thing, you know, for the umpires, because obviously you don't want to endanger the athletes, and if there's a lot of sweat on the court, then, you know, there's a danger they'll slip and could injure themselves. But it is used, in my opinion, far too often as a time-wasting ploy.
I think the umpires, they need to protect the players that are strong stamina-wise and physicality.
Yeah, good point. It's going wide. I can't remember such a one-sided men's singles final.
I can.
What was that?
2019 World Championship. Anders Antonsen lost to 9-3.
Yeah.
Right now, Guang is 1 point behind Antonsen. Kento Momota.
Yeah, you're right.
The overwhelming world champion on that occasion.
Yes, and Momota had been 6-3 down.
Yeah.
And then won 9-3.
Yeah, then he put it into a Roadrunner gear, Momota. Oi, good defense. That's a good shot.
Very good shot. But surely too little, too late. And once again, it is Vitidsarn who's asking for the court to be mopped. And once again, he leaves the shuttle where it is, although he was pretty close to being able to pick it up, so that when he comes back on court, there's an extra walk, extra time wasted.
Seven, 90.
Shot. I think the point you made a little earlier, Steen, that because the first game was so one-sided, that the physicality that Guang uses to win so many of his matches was sort of nullified, because I think Kunlavut Vitidsarn is just a little tired right now.
Yeah, at least that was a chance for Guang. Couldn't at all
20, match point 8.
materialize it.
So after just 36 minutes,
Okay, thank you.
it is match point opportunities for Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Well, that's extraordinary. That went over, didn't it?
It did. He was insisting.
9, 20.
Lu.
We're served in the net on game point in the opening game. Please don't do that again. This time, on his third match point, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, the reigning world champion, becomes only the second player from Thailand to win the men's singles title here at the Singapore Open. 21-6, 21-10, the margin of his victory over Guang. 37 minutes in total. And it's always satisfying for a player to win a title when they will become world number one. Well, he was superb today, Steen.
He was. If we only look at his side of the court, it was beautiful badminton. It was almost art, I would say. So lovely to watch.
Well, confirmation of the score, 21-6, 21-10. And Kunlavut Vitidsarn wins his fourth title of the year. He's courtside. Let's have a listen to what he has to say after his victory here in Singapore.
Kunlavut, congratulations on becoming the champion of the men's singles here in Singapore. Clean sweep today, securing your fourth win in 5 finals matches. What does this win mean for you?
ชนะมาแล้วที่ไฟนอลเนี่ยมีตั้ง5 รอบเนี่ยตอนนี้ชนะมาแล้วหลายรอบมากเลยตอนนี้เรามีความรู้สึกว่ามันมีความหมายกับเรายังไงบ้างคะในการที่เราชนะครั้งนี้
ครับก็รู้สึกดีใจมากๆครับที่ณปีนี้เราถือว่าทำผลงานได้ดีกว่าทุกๆปีนะครับก็ยังคงที่จะต้องพัฒนาตัวเองต่อไปครับ
I feel really happy and because this year so far I've been doing really well and I think there will be room for me to grow to do a lot better in the following tournaments.
Well, you know what? We can't wait to see what else you bring to the table on the badminton scene. And with so many supporters here at the Singapore Indoor Stadium tonight, I want to know, what advice do you have for any aspiring players of all ages, both young and old, who are here with us?
วันนี้นะคะก็มีแฟนๆมาดูน้องบิวเยอะมากเลยน้องบิวมีคำแนะนำหรือว่าอยากจะมีอะไรบอกกับแฟนๆทั้งที่ต้องเป็นเด็กแล้วก็ทั้งเป็นผู้ใหญ่ด้วยในการที่จะเล่นแบดมินตัน
ครับผมก็ก่อนอื่นก็ต้องขอบคุณแฟนๆทุกๆประเทศที่มาดูในวันนี้นะครับก็รู้สึกดีใจมากๆนะครับก็หวังว่าจะมีนักกีฬาจากทุกๆประเทศเพิ่มมากขึ้นเพราะว่าผมก็อยากให้วงการแบดมินตันทุกๆประเทศเนี่ยเติบโตมากยิ่งขึ้นครับ
First of all, I would like to thank all of you guys in this hall for rooting for me and for being here for me. No matter both Thai fans and also any other fan from other countries. And for me, what I would like to see is that I would like to see a lot of people in many countries to come and play badminton, to grow the badminton industry to be a lot bigger.
Well, we hope to see that too. Once again, a big congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, your champion for the men's singles here at the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025.
Kunlavut Vitidsarn adding the Singapore Open to his long list of achievements at only just 24 years of age. In 2 days' time, he will officially be the world #1. And given the fact that he has won 4 titles this year now, won 3 titles in 3 tournaments played. The Asian Championships, the Thailand Open a couple of weeks ago, and now here in Singapore. Deserving of his #1 status. And it's always nice, Steen, isn't it, that a player who's about to become #1 wins the tournament before that happens.
Yeah, you sort of enter the first place with style. No doubt it's deserved.
The moment of victory. And spare a thought for Lu Guang, who's had the most magnificent tournament. As I was telling you, he beat the All England finalist Li Chia-hao in the first round, then the defending champion and the man who is world #1 right now, Shi Yuqi, and then the beaten finalist from 3 years ago, Naraoka, and a wonderful semi-final against Popov. 3 games in all 4 previous matches, and perhaps that took its toll today, but take nothing away from Kunlavut Vitidsarn, because he's been superb throughout the tournament. Wins the title without dropping a game. Well, I think we're just about ready for the prize presentation for the men's singles.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the prize presentation ceremony for the men's singles finals at the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025. Introducing first your runners-up, representing China, Lu Guang. And of course, please join me in making some noise for the champion of the men's singles finals of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025, representing Thailand, Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the trophies to the finalists, please welcome Badminton World Federation President, International Olympic Committee member, Madam Kunyin Patama Liswatrakul. Thank you, Madam Kunyin Patama Liswatrakul. To present the checks, please welcome Head of International Wealth and Premier Banking, HSBC Singapore, Ms. Ashmita Archaya. Thank you, Ms. Ashmita Archaya. Next, to present the mascot plush toys to the finalists, please welcome Managing Director of Sunlight Group of Companies, Mr. Mahinder Kapoor. Thank you, Mr. Mahinder Kapoor. And presenting the watches sponsored by Coram, please welcome Organizing Chairman of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025, Mr. Brian Long. Thank you, Mr. Brian Long. Let's give it up for your finalists of the men's singles! A big thank you to all of our prize presenters, Madam Kunyin Patama Liswatrakul, Ms. Ashmita Archaya, Mr. Mahinder Kapoor, and Mr. Brian Long. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your finalists for the men's singles of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the champion of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2025 men's singles from Thailand, Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
So just one more final to come, and it's the men's doubles. The two in-form pairs in the world at the moment, Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae, up against Aaron Cha and So Wee-ik. Welcome back to finals day at the Singapore Open. Just one more final to come. It's men's doubles and two pairs who have been in terrific form of late. It is the number 5 seeds from Korea, Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae, up against the two-time Olympic bronze medalists Aaron Cha and So Wee-Kim. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw was concerned, we only